guys, so welcome to my channel. You're watching a minute here on a Taur Beauty. Oh my god, I literally feel like my towel's gonna fall off my head any second. It's that heavy. But I'm just gonna basically just get into the makeup, and then I'm just gonna probably talk to you guys at the same time. We'll just carry on talking about makeup, do this and stuff like that. So I'm not really going anywhere at the moment. I'm just basically doing my makeup, and I thought I'll just kind of do like a talk through makeup video with you guys, super casual, show you guys obviously the products I'm using, and then just basically just carry on with the flow. So I'm basically just using this Nivea lotion for my face. I've been using this for forever. I do want to get my hands on the Huda Beauty Wishful moisturizer though. I've heard it smells amazing and so many of you guys have been using it. I've seen so many people use it. I'm so behind with makeup, okay, because I just haven't done makeup tutorials in forever. Basically, ever since I bought this house, I've been spending all my money towards a home decor. It's been forever since I did a makeup tutorial for you guys or did any sort of makeup here on my channel. So I'm just using the Estee Lauder Double Wear Foundation. I'm using this in Cashew, and I've actually put a little bit extra on my blender. So I'm just gonna pop this all over my face. So as you guys can see, I've changed up some of my steps. So I haven't used a primer today. Just generally, I actually haven't been using a primer for the longest while now. It's been, I think, a couple of months since I haven't really been using a primer. Don't get me wrong, when I do go out for a night out, I always use a primer. But I'm just at home today. I'm probably just gonna go pick up Harvey from nursery a little later. But I wanted to just do my makeup now because I've just got some free time, and so I thought I'll just get on with my makeup now. So like I said, as I'm not going anywhere special, I'm not doing anything special. I do want my makeup to last till the evening, but I'm not fussed if it kind of moves. So I'm not too fussed with a primer. But the primer I would recommend, and the primer I always use, is the YSL primer. So that is the primer I use. I'm not going to take this foundation too underneath my chin. I'm just going to use this kind of just up to my chin, just because I'm wearing a turtleneck, so I don't want it to get you know, a lot of foundation on there. And then I'm just going to take the remaining kind of just on my eyelids. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I didn't take a lot of my foundation underneath my eye just because I'm getting old now. So I just feel like a lot of foundation underneath my eyelids is just going to crease it even more. And obviously I'm going to still put on a lot of makeup underneath there. I'm still going to put the concealer there, so I just don't want it to crease. I can't believe how long it's been since I did a makeup tutorial for you guys. I've just been busy, and like I mentioned, since we moved house, since we bought this house, it's just been really difficult. Most our rooms were always being renovated, so it's like, even if I was to sit down and film a makeup tutorial for you guys, it's like, where do I even do a tutorial? So where do I even sit down? I have no space. I had no space where I could. I've now got some space in one of the kind of office areas that we've got in the house. How long it's going to stay as an office, I actually have no idea. But I thought, whilst it's here, whilst it's empty, I could just set up my camera and just set up my makeup and just make a few videos. Saying that, I've actually been on strict instructions by Juggy. If those of you don't know who Juggy is, he's my husband, but I've been on strict instructions that I can't get any makeup on the carpet. So I used the Dose of Colours concealer. So this one is in the shade 18. It's medium tan. It's their Meet Your Hue concealer. Absolutely love this. The coverage for this is absolutely amazing. On top of that, I'm just going to go in with the Fit Me concealer. The only reason I'm going in with this one is because, as you guys can see, this is really bright. So I'm just going to take this quite high. I just love that kind of a bright look. I just feel like as I'm getting older, as I'm becoming a mum, I just feel like I'm getting dark circles, and I just wanted to really kind of start brightening up my under eye area. So recently, for the past kind of 2 or 3 months since I got this, I've been using this one. This is in the shade 05. So I'm actually shade 10. If you want something that matches exactly to your foundation and exactly to your skin, I'm actually a shade 10 in the actual concealer. So if I wasn't to go in with a brightening kind of concealer effect, I would probably go in with a shade 10. I'm going to take some just kind of above my eyelid as well. There's obviously some steps you guys can skip because obviously, you know, some of you guys might find this is too much makeup for an everyday look. Because I freshly washed this, even though it doesn't look like it anymore, but I freshly washed this and dampened it, so it's still quite damp. I'm not going to use my beauty blender for my concealer. So what I am going to do is I'm just going to apply my concealer using a brush. The concealer I'm using today is the Huda Beauty, and my shade, oh look, I've just kind of dropped it everywhere. My shade in this should be here somewhere. Is Banana Bread. I'm literally not even basically taking a lot on the brush. So whatever's on the brush, I'm literally just tapping off the excess, and I'm just tapping this into my skin. So just kind of small taps into the skin, just so that this kind of just blends into the skin and really blends into the makeup. And then I'm just going to take whatever and just take it around my kind of face, like my lips, just to kind of, you know, just brighten this up as well. Just some on my forehead, nose, basically whatever's excess on the brush. I'm just going to take my Hula Caramel. Just going to take this with this brush here. This is a Zoeva Luxe Sheer Cheek brush. So I don't really use this for my blusher. I tend to use it more for my bronzer. And then just push this in. And just kind of taking this high, just so it brings my cheeks up a little bit. Then just taking it a little bit, kind of just underneath as well. So Avneet kind of just fell asleep for like lunch, so I basically thought I'm just going to chance it and I'm just going to quickly have a shower. I know she must sleep for at least 30 to 40 minutes, probably even an hour, so I thought I'm just going to chance this. I'm going to rush into the shower, so I quickly did, had a shower, washed my hair, and then I was like, you know what, I'm just going to chance it. I'm going to sit in this room, make a tutorial. And the thing is, like, this is what I love. Like, now that I've got this kind of like empty office area, whatever room this is going to be, because it's empty, I feel like I'm going to do my makeup and I'm just going to leave the mess here and I'm just going to go. I'm going to move myself over. I'm going to close the door. I'm going to move myself over. And then I can just go about my normal day and do my normal things. So I just used this flat brush from Real Techniques and I just basically just pushed in the rest of the powder, not brushing it away, literally just pushing this into my face. So I brought this blusher from Milani. So I was in Boots a few weeks ago and I picked up this blusher. It's more of a peachy toned blusher, so I do actually love it. I was never a fan of peach tones. I just love kind of like pink tones, pink shades, and I like to have like bronzy shades rather than the peachy shades because I feel like that's too much blusher. But this is a peachy shade and honestly I absolutely have been loving it. This is in the shade Rose d'Oro. I will link everything down below so you guys can see exactly what I used. But honestly I actually have been loving this blusher. I just feel like it's really nice. I can tell I'm wearing blusher. I've just been talking to like my friends, some of my family, and the girls don't really wear a lot of makeup. So they've been talking to me about makeup. Some of my cousins who don't wear makeup a lot, and when they're gonna start off wearing makeup, it is super expensive when you start off with makeup. And I think this is a thing like I try and explain to people, because obviously, like, don't get me wrong, like, I watch makeup tutorials as well, and when I watch people's makeup tutorials, I want to buy, like, the expensive makeup as well. And don't get me wrong, like, I'm a sucker for it as well, because I'm that person as well. I'm using a lot of kind of, like, I use branded, big brands and stuff like that. I mean, like, Huda Beauty, I might use their powder or whatever it is I use. So, obviously, we're not good like example setters, for example. So when my cousins are asking me about makeup, and often they'll start off with such a big brand, and I'll tell them like, when I started makeup, I used drugstore and drugstore kind of only. So I'm trying to explain to my family and friends, like, trust me, you can use drugstore makeup. Like, start off with drugstore makeup. Don't start off with big brands. Especially because I feel like you don't know what matches you. You don't know what shade matches you. Like, you can be wearing a bronzer, you don't know whether that bronzer is going to match you. So I could buy the Benefit bronzer, the original one they had, and I can tell you straight away, the original one is too dark for me. And I mean, this caramel one is kind of perfect, but I still sometimes feel like even this can get a bit dark for me as well. So I've really got to make sure I blend this in really well. For my eyes now, I've just basically put on this palette here. So this is the Naked Heat. I absolutely love this palette. I feel like it's got so many beautiful cool tone shades. So I'm basically wearing the shade Sourced, this one here. I know it looks really dark on my skin, and I'm actually surprised as well. I don't know whether my brush had excess or other eyeshadow on there, but I've just ended up applying quite a bit. So I was trying to keep my makeup very everyday simple, but believe it or not, every single day I do put on eyeshadow on my eyes, just because I don't like the color of my eyes, and then I feel like they crease, so I always just put on a shadow. And now I'm just using the 322 Zoeva brow line, and I'm literally just using my Rachel Larry Revolution collab, and I'm using the shade 70%, which is over here. So I'm just going to use this, and I'm literally just using this to fill in my eyebrows. So I have actually thinned my eyebrows. So my eyebrows were a little bit thicker to this. So when I did go, I did make them a little bit smaller. I love how this eyebrows turned out, but watch, the other eyebrows not going to turn out so great. But let's see. I know like some of you guys love watching like videos in Punjabi, like makeup in Punjabi. So I really want to do a video in Punjabi, just kind of like my everyday makeup. So I'm going to leave my eyebrows here. Like, I swear they never look the same. Like, I don't know if you guys can feel like that. Like, I feel like this one's higher than this one is. Let me try and sort this one out, bud, without messing it up. But yeah, so this is basically most of my makeup done. I've blushed my cheeks. I've dusted away my powder. I've done my eyeshadow, everything else. So now I'm just going to add some highlighter. The highlighter, my all-time favorite, I've mentioned this on my channel several times before, is the Ofra Rodeo Drive. I've brought this so many times. I actually brought a couple of new highlighters as well from like Jouer. I brought the Becca one again, and I don't know, I just can't seem to use them. So literally they're just here. I just cannot use them. I find that they just don't have the effect that this does. I just love like this. Like, can you guys see that shine on my nose? Like, I love how this just highlights so well. Like, can you see that cheek? Can you see the way that's on that cheek? I absolutely love it. And then I'm just going to do a little bit on my forehead. I just love myself to be shiny, to be honest. And just give myself that beautiful shiny look. Can you see my forehead? Just that wet look. Like, you know, I'm dripping. The one I'm wearing is the L'Oreal Excess Volume Lashes. I'm actually considering to go get my eyelashes done again. The problem is every time I go get my lashes done, I regret it almost instantly, because it is really difficult when I find like to wash your face, and then I find like you can't wear any eyeliner with there because, you know, you can't put oil on your lids because you want to obviously wipe the lashes. But look, I've literally got no lashes. Like, I feel like I should curl my lashes. So I'm just going to put on the NYX Suede. This is in the shade, I believe, Cannes. Yep. So just going to apply this on my lips. Okay, so that's my lips done. So I I've obviously overlined my lips. You guys don't have to overline your lips if you don't want to. That's honestly kind of like personal preference. But this is basically my makeup done, and now I'm just going to go in and do my hair. So my hair is literally soaking wet. I've actually got a thorough video that you guys can watch for that, which is linked over here. So if you guys want to see how I do my hair, then click on the video right now over... Not right now. You can either click on it right now, or you can just watch this video. It's also down below in the description bar. So after you've finished this video, then you can go and check that one out. So I have finished doing my hair. So this is how it looks. But just before, one thing I like to do after like my makeup's finished, I probably should have done this before my hair, but oh well. But one thing I love doing is using the Morphe Continuous Setting Spray. I've been using this for about, I would say about 2.5 months. I bought this in August or just before August, I feel like. Well, in July, yes. I bought this in July because it was before I cut my hair. Spray this all over my face. I feel like this was really, really good. Like, we have the other sprays. So, excuse me, actually, I got it wrong. So, this isn't a spray. This is a setting mist. So I just prefer the mist. Works better than the setting sprays. Just kind of gives your face that kind of cold air, and I just feel like this sets the makeup on the face a lot better. Hence why it's on like an everyday, day-to-day. I haven't been using a primer because I just feel like my moisturizer, my Nivea moisturizer, does the job of a primer. So that just literally just kind of sticks my foundation on, and then I just feel like the mist really just helps to kind of keep everything on your face. So the mist I used is the Morphe setting mist. I don't know if I actually mentioned to you guys a lip color lipstick I'm wearing as well. So the lipstick I'm wearing is a Smashbox Driver Seat. I absolutely love this. This is the Always On matte lipsticks. I have different shades. I have like 2 or 3 shades of this. And also don't forget, if you guys are liking this makeup, you guys like this video, then please do not forget to give this video a big thumbs up. And also, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, then hit the subscribe button down below and subscribe to my channel. Comment, like, share, and just do all of that good biz. And hopefully I shall see every single one of you in my next one. Bye guys!